Today we are bringing all of the Fortnite news straight to you with timestamps if you'd like to skip to any part of the video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels and welcome back to everything that you missed in Fortnite this week. Guys, this is where we go through all of the news that's happening. The only thing that we don't touch is things like that honestly isn't worth talking about anymore. For example, this skin came into the item shop. We're going to talk about everything that's going on in the world of Fortnite right now, and honestly, it's quite exciting at the moment, especially with this Sandstorm. So if you'd like to skip to any part of the video, timestamps will be there. If you'd like to skip to any part, let's get right into it. Starting off with obviously the biggest news of the week, the Sandstorm event. The Sandstorm event at the time of recording this video has now taken place, and I'm a little bit iffy on what to talk about for this Sandstorm event because it's consistently evolving every single hour, and the video that you're seeing right now, I recorded yesterday, so I can't even imagine how much has progressed since then, because at the time of recording this video, people have noticed the Wanderer is having a blinking light down in the Sandstorm, and it appears to be communicating to us in Morse code. So that's exciting. I can't wait to figure out what that's all about. But regardless, the big piece of news is the Sandstorm event happened. Live events are back, or mini events, whatever you want to call them. Looks like, honestly, I would go as far as to say is we were all wrong about the way the Fortnite storyline is going. As of right now, I could be wrong. This could be a one-off. This could be Chapter 5 still going downhill, but I do have new hope for Chapter 5. We just need the gameplay of the seasons to be a little bit better. So the community's happy. The Sandstorm event happened. Sandstorm is currently on the map and coming to the island. It is very, very exciting. Next up, guys, I want to bring you over to Shinna on Twitter because I don't know. Oh, I first noticed by Fortnite BR Intel, but I saw this from Shinna's account. So the next Season 3 Battle Pass skin teaser, the official teaser word for Chapter 5 Season 3 is Nitro, and this survey skin also has the word Nitro written on it. I've seen this skin in particular, and people really upset about it because it's ugly, but honestly, that's the point of it. I really like the idea for this skin. Honestly, so far, I would go as far as to say that this would be my main for the season, to be honest with you, but that's not it. We have another skin that is supposedly coming next season. If you put the live event audio into a spectrogram, some interesting icons can be seen, and one of them can be even found on a survey skin. And of course, this is looking like it could be part of the desert post-apocalyptic type theme season that seems to be coming, and it's another really cool skin in my opinion. So from the looks of it, these two survey skins could be coming next season in Chapter 5 Season 3. Next up, guys, I want to bring you over to Reddit because if you watch the channel, if you watch these types of videos, we like to take a look at what's been going on in the Fortnite community, what has been the most talked about, what has been the most upvoted in the entire Fortnite BR subreddit, and this was one of the most upvoted posts. It was an awful decision to move away from the Chapter 4 lighting and graphics, and in this picture, it shows a beautiful screenshot of Chapter 4's graphics. What's funny enough is I was talking about this recently in a stream, which you should stay tuned by if you are new to the channel because we stream all the time over here, but I was talking about what my favorite kind of graphics are, and I am not somebody who just completely dogs on Chapter 5's graphics. I don't hate Chapter 5's graphics. I do think they went a little bit too far with the realism this time around, and I'd have to look a lot more into it, don't get me wrong, but from the top of my mind, I would say that Chapter 4 had the best graphics, and I would honestly say they were perfect. From the second that I first loaded into a Chapter 4 game, I was in love with the way the game looked. I loved the art style, I loved the graphics. I thought it blended OG and the new modern Fortnite in perfectly well. It was beautiful, and I actually really liked the way Chapter 4's was. So take your nostalgia glasses off and take a look at this objectively. Let me know what graphics you liked the best in the entire history of Fortnite. Continuing on, Epic Games has been fined $1,200,000 by the Dutch government for its item shop practices, and a lot of people think that this is why we are going to be getting individual item shop timers in the item shop because long story short, they're suing Epic Games, or they fined Epic Games because of the way that Epic Games promotes their item shops and the items in it, and it kind of gives kids the fear of missing out things, so the kids are inclined to buy it, and it's just not good practice, especially according to the Dutch government. And I don't know, actually, off the top of my head. If somebody could clear this up in the comments, I would appreciate it if they've been fined or if they're being sued, but the headline says that Epic Games has been fined, so is it set in stone? I don't know in particular. What's really funny about this too is I saw a tweet from Reeti Tunes. If I remember, I'll throw it on screen, but no promises over here, but he quoted this and he said, "Can't wait for somebody to blame this on Unreal Engine Fortnite." Sid and Jackus had the same idea, and I was like, oh my god, I was actually thinking the same thing because, oh my god, Epic Games and their item shop practices, $1,200,000. Look what happens when the metaverse comes, Epic Games. Can't wait for your game to fall flat on its face, and I'm shocked that I didn't see that all over the internet, to be be honest with you. Moving on, guys, I want to take you back over to Reddit. This was another post that was trending throughout the week. I hope this POI from a concept art becomes a real thing. I love the Soviet brutalist aesthetic, excuse me, and I forgot about this photo. I don't remember what season it was supposed to be or when it first came out. It looks like something that was, I don't even know what season it was supposed to be in, to be honest with you. I was initially thinking like Slurpy Swamp in Chapter 2, but that's just because there was some green liquid and there was like bluish greenish liquid in Slurpy Swamp. But then again, the entire area seems like it's filled with just toxic gas or something. It looks like, oh, I remember what it was. Everybody was speculating that Steamy Stacks was going to blow up, and then it was going to be it was going to have a radiation effect from the nuclear power plant that was Steamy Stacks. Then it would bring forth a brand new season. Honestly, like, I don't even care about any of that. Just looking at this photo, the graphics, the detail in it, it's phenomenal, and it's a shame that we never got it as a POI. So I completely agree with this post, and honestly, a lot of people seem to agree with it as well, and that's why it was viral in the subreddit this week. Continuing on, a little piece of news, nothing to really talk about with this one. Individual item shop timers, something that we have been talking about previously in this video, and something that's been speculated to come, or kind of confirmed to come, because Epic Games have been working on this for a little while. Well, it's been confirmed to come next season on May 24th, so you can look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that personally. I think it's an improvement to the shop. Speaking of improvements, though, Hades Chain has officially been vaulted from competitive playlists for the rest of the season. I love this. I love this. When you have a fun weapon, when you have a weapon that's kind of wonky like the Hades Chain, I don't understand why it's in competitive. I don't understand why it took so long. I don't know if it was a bug or anything to do with that, but I don't understand why Epic Games can't separate the casual and competitive loot pool. That way we can have stuff like all the Avatar mythics and all of the Lightning Bolt mythics, all the Greek mythology mythics, all in one season. I think that'd be phenomenal. I don't see the downside to it. So this is a step in the right direction, but I don't believe that Epic Games is going to go forward with anything else to do with this. Anyways, guys, I want to take you over to one more post over on Reddit for today. So every collab skin is 2,000 V-Bucks in a force bundle with no option to buy separately. Lame. And a lot of people were really complaining about this because a lot of people really wanted just an emote or wanted a pickaxe or wanted a backpack or just a skin in general. Nobody wants to pay 2,000 V-Bucks for a complete bundle. You could come from it in an argument where it's like, okay, well, it's just a couple more V-Bucks, but at the same time, you're getting an entire bundle worth of stuff. But people don't always want the bundle. This has personally stopped me from buying some things, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people. And don't get me wrong, it's probably also full of people really just upset with the item shop and the locker in general, but I believe that this is something that is actually worth complaining about, especially if Epic Games is kind of under fire right now for saying that they won't increase prices or anything. I'm not saying they necessarily increase these prices. You could look at it as a deal for the bundle, but at the same time, Epic Games, you got to be a little bit careful with this one. Next up, guys, the Fortnite Overclocked Combo Pack is a brand new little bundle that we have right now, and it's free in the Epic Games store. You can go and claim it. I haven't claimed mine yet. I'm probably going to do it very, very soon, but I like the cape. I like the wrap. I think it looks very good. A lot of people are mad that it's not coming with a skin like it usually does, but to be honest, I don't care. It's free stuff. I'm here for it. And if you're part of the Epic Games store, you can come and claim this if you would like to. Speaking of the Epic Games store, I do have one more thing to tell you, and that is to check out one of these two videos on screen right now. The one on top, YouTube thinks you'll like the best. The one down below is ranking all of the greatest toxic emotes in Fortnite in a tier list. Check out one of the videos there, guys. I will see you over there. Take care.